Everybody, Ninja Nick here, 420 Gamer TV, bringing you guys a quick little discussion video on Anthem. Now, I've beaten the game, I've gone through the harder rage, I have pretty much beaten the big bad boss and everything else, and it was, like, honestly, the ending was pretty awesome. I liked it. I don't want to give anything away for anyone who has not beaten it, so there's no spoilers, at least when it comes to, who and how it ends, because I really don't want to give it up, and honestly, I found the ending kind of funny. It was kind of funny, but really fun. Like, battling the boss was really, really, really fun. And one thing I'll give a suggestion to is no matter what happens, keep going forward. If you're able to go forward, okay? When it comes to the end of the game. Now, DLC. We already know that, well, we're getting DLC for Anthem. Now, what kind of DLC, what is going to really pertain, how much content will be in the DLC will, be determined. Now, I have a great idea on what the DLC will be because I've beaten the game. Now, because I've beaten the game, there's a little cutscene that happens, and they pretty much bring up the Urgoth. Now, apparently the Urgoth are back, or coming back. That's the one thing I'll give you and let you know about, mainly because, hey, I have to talk about it in this video. But, the Urgoth are back. So I think what the next DLC content, or not next, but the DLC that we're going to get is actually going to be about, well, one, be about Urgoth. We're going to have missions of pertaining about the Urgoth and, everything that happened. And what I mean by everything that happened, Alina Tarsis, everything, her guys, all the javelins, who the big bad boss was that they killed, they destroyed, everything else. The Urgoth leader. Like, who were the Urgoth? Were they, like, in my opinion, I'm kind of hoping that they get pretty in-depth with this. And what I mean is, they give us the background, and we find out the true story about who Alina Tarsis is. Because the thing about humans, okay, is we like to overindulge quite a bit, especially about people we like. We'll change facts about someone that we like to make them seem better. So, I'm kind of on the fence about the whole Alina Tarsis being a hero kind of like thing at the moment. Because it's all about perspective. Now, by perspective, on one side of the fence, someone could be a hero. On the other side of the fence, someone could be an evil-ass, invading villain. Because the thing about, Anthem and the world of Anthem and everything else is, one, we don't know if we, the human beings, who are here right now, are actually, born on this planet. We're actually natural inhabitants of this planet. Because the Urgoth could have been, or are, you know what I mean? And we could just be fucking invaders who came here from our planet, Earth. And, we're just kind of exploring. We came across the Urgoth. We did something stupid because one thing humans do when we get afraid or scared is we kill shit. If we don't understand it, half the time, instead of trying to understand it, we kill it. So, I'm kind of on the fence about that. And the Urgoth returning will be more of like them wanting to take back what is rightfully theirs because they are the inhabitants of Anthem or whatever, and or they might even be the descendants of the people who created the Anthem and are just trying to finish pretty much their ancestors' will. I am massively curious on what the DLC will actually pertain and what will be in it. I am hoping that it will be a decent DLC. It will be pretty much just as lengthy as the actual game was and everything else, because, honestly, Anthem's a fun-ass game. I don't see how, like, all these people are sitting there saying, oh, it's only fun for about an hour, and then after that, you get bored, or this, or oh, that. It's like, no, 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 no. I have fun playing this game. I enjoy playing this game. There's something in there. There's something in there, and I can't get in there. Oh, shit. Hey, look, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but right there. Right there, there's a little fucking magnifying glass thing, meaning I'm gonna be able to go in there eventually and get something that's in there. It's right, bitches. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm really curious on what possibly can happen, and maybe even if we might even get another javelin, because we might get another javelin. I doubt it. Like, I think they're going to keep it as the Interceptor, Storm, Ranger, and Colossus. I don't think they'll give us another one. Unless, like, they give us one that will be, like, specific. I wonder whatever happened to Max. But yeah, that's what I believe the DLC will mainly pertain to being. And, like, hey, if we're lucky, we might get more than one DLC. I'm kind of hoping what they do is keep adding content onto it. Because, like, Anthem's a very fun game, and the thing about, like, things nowadays, game like this, okay, and then just keep adding content on, keep updating it, keep doing DLCs, or maybe not even DLCs, but do, like, what Warframe has done, which is, add-on content, patches, and stuff like that, that adds in but tons of information and everything else for people to use, play, and everything. That's what I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping that when they do this, everything else, it's a continuous flow of just information and everything else that comes in. Because that's honestly one thing that will keep a game, at least in this day and age, alive. Because back in the day when people would get a video game, and I'm talking about cartridge days back in, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, and all that, games took a lot longer to come out. And, you played it over and over and over again, same levels and everything else. Nowadays, with the accessibility that game creators and content creators have to just be freely able to update, upload, and do all that information, I literally think having a physical copy of a game, much like how we do nowadays, and just updating it, even if, if they do this, do DLCs, but pay DLCs to the point to where, like, okay, this is the cutoff for, like, okay, what you got for your expansion passes or whatever. Anytime you get, like, a multitude of that. Then from there, they do, like, paid DLCs, like, $10 or $20 or even $60 for a DLC. But only acceptable if the content in it is an actual price of, like, what a game would come with. Meaning, full out new information, new characters, new fucking interactions, missions, all that shit. You know what I mean? The price tag has to match with the content that you're getting. You know what I mean? So if you're paying $10 for a DLC, don't expect a whole lot. Spending $20 on a DLC, you better be expecting quite a bit. $30, holy fuck. If you're spending a lot of money on a DLC or anything else, there better be a lot in it. You know what I mean? And I'm not one to, say that paid DLC is a bad thing. Honestly, it's a good thing. Because that's how content creators continuously create content, because they're not going to do shit for free. Now, overpricing and everything else is ridiculous and should not happen. And in my opinion, like I just said, the price tag better match the content we get. So, before I end it, recap. I believe who we're getting in DLC content, at least for right now, is Urgot. Like, literally, it's going to be focused around them. We're going to first probably end up looking for scouts, and then from there, we're we're going to be branched out to a whole multitude of missions. At least that's my hope. My hope is, as we go and start exploring for Urgoth, we start finding out more about the Legion of Dawn, more about our origins of who we are and how we became on the planet of Anthem or whatever, if we are even born here or if we, like, you know, migrated here from another planet. Because, like, honestly, like, hey, that's humans. Find out more about the Urgoth. Because, I mean, obviously the Urgoth were the actual inhabitants of the planet. And or maybe we were and they invaded. I don't know. But more of like, seems like we invaded and they were the natural inhabitants. Because we have a certain kind of technology that they don't, but yet somehow they were stronger, more advanced, and all this other kind of shit. If so, we would have lost. They would have won. But, yeah, no. But that's my hope, is more about Alina Tarsis, more about our people, more about the Urgoth. And, you know, that's kind of what I like about pretty much RPG games, is backstory. If the backstory is good enough, is what keeps me going and what keeps me locked into a game. If the story's lackluster, especially when it comes down to DLC, I'm quite honest about it, and I generally will not even continue to play it. This is how I am. That's why I'm hoping with this DLC it will be epic, because playing this game is fun. Like, honestly, when I play for more than an hour. Half the time I'm playing, like last time I played this, I played for about fucking 4 or 5 hours. And it's because I literally had nothing to do. I was like, you know what? Let's play some fucking Anthem. Son's at school. All my other shit's done. Bam! Let's get this shit done. Hammered out a whole assload of fucking contracts. Beat the Heart of Rage. Had some fucking fun. Oh my god. Yeah. Fun game. Fun game. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the video. Hope everyone has a great day, great night, great evening. All that great shit. You know exactly what I mean. Catch me for my next one. Later, guys.